Next exercise we're going to do today is the clean and press, kettlebell clean and press. Now this is a great exercise, works pretty much the majority of the body, but primarily of course your quadriceps, your glutes, your hamstrings for the drive upward, the shoulders and the back for pulling the bell up, and then of course for the clean, the anterior and medial deltoids as well as the triceps are used as well. So it's pretty much a whole body movement, and of course as with most kettlebell exercises, the torso or transverse abdominis, abdominal muscles and erector spinae help to support the body during the exercise. And this one's very important to have good form, otherwise it's a higher risk of injury. So the movement itself, we're going to stand up like the same as we did with the kettlebell swing. We can start with a nice neutral spine, flat spine, not rounded when we're picking up the bell. We pick up the bell and rest it near our thigh. Now the first part of the movement is the explosive movement. We're going to use a little bit of a bend in the knees, but keeping the spine again neutral. So I'm not doing this and bending over, letting my back round, keeping it nice and neutral, letting my butt stick out a little bit, and using that force to drive the bell up. Okay. This is part of the twist of the bell, is like the corkscrew movement they call it. Okay. So I'm coming here and into the clean position. From there, all I have to do is finish the movement, and I'm going to press to lock out at the top position. Now, a couple of important considerations for the lockout. One, when I've got the bell in the top position, I don't want my arm to be too far forward. It puts a lot of stress on the wrong parts of the muscles. The lockout should be here with my shoulder back and straight, and my triceps fully extended, and lock out at the elbow. I don't want to have my wrist bent backwards like this, puts excessive strain on the tendons in the wrists. So I want to keep the wrist nice and neutral in alignment there. I don't want this too far back either when I lock out, because it can cause external rotation of the shoulder and potential injury to the rotator cuff. So we have to be very careful. So again, I'm going to bend down and pick up the bell as I do with a kettlebell swing, except with one hand instead of two. Nice neutral spine and stand up. Now first, it's good to get a nice motion on the swing. Right? That's the corkscrew. You can let it come back down to the bottom. This, with a bit of a drive on the glutes and the hamstrings and the quads, to drive upwards is your clean, and then you let the bell come over onto the shoulder. From there you go from the clean to the press. Hold the torso muscles tight the whole time, spine, erector spinae and abdominals, and drive up to the lockout position. Notice how my wrist is nice and neutral, bell sitting on the back of my arm, and here in a nice straight position. I'm not holding the bell forward, which can cause a lot of strain, and I'm definitely not holding the bell backwards, which can externally rotate my shoulder. Then when I'm ready, I return it to my shoulder and down to the bottom position. Okay. So again, a bit of a bend in the hips and the waist. Whoop, drive it up, press, and back down. And when I'm ready, put the bell down, again neutral spine, and I've completed the exercise. I'm going to do a couple of repetitions from the front and a couple of repetitions from the side so you can see the differences and the motion. Okay, a nice neutral spine, standing up, a little bit of a bend in the waist, corkscrew it up to the shoulder, that's the clean, and then the press. Now, there's two ways to look at doing the press as well. One, I can use a bit of a bend in the legs to help with the drive and the start of the motion and push it up, or I can do a static press where I'm keeping my legs neutral, no bounce out of the bottom position, and just driving up with the shoulder only. It's entirely up to you which variation you use. It depends whether you want to use whole body motion, whether you prefer to more isolate the arm and the shoulder, anterior and medial deltoids for the press part of the motion. So again, a bit of a bend, driving up, and then up to the top position. The bell go down, driving up, press, and down. When I'm finished, put the bell down, nice neutral spine, and step away. Now with this exercise, it's important to start with a lighter weight. For this was 12 kilos for myself, but if you're new to the exercise, it's worth starting with 6 or 8 kilos until the motion is perfect, and then you can up the weight when you get more confident with the movement. And that is your kettlebell clean and press.